The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from South Florida. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the game, first throw of the game. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby in Miami Central. It's James Cook. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, Shakir. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He'll be marked down very close to the 1st down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
14-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. 3rd down coming up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Miami.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver Even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Ready up. Go, Rick, go. Ready. COVID-19. Check out.
Here's a give to HM. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Come on, H.A. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. He misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. In motion, Shakir. On play action, here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Gun, 319.
Allen to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Allen now on second down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To the air once more is Allen. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is out of bounds. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Moving to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Allen going to throw again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. They can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Allen going to throw here on 3rd and goal. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Achane. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This is not going to be good at all. Bad kick, pretty much directly out of bounds. On 1st down, it's Allen. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Andre Yosibas was the intended receiver. It's second down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Got it into the hands of Olave. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and goal.
From the gun, Josh Allen. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Edmonds. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Achaz. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Back to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dolphins.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
First and 10 at
We'll
the
come back to
32-yard
Miami
line.
after this. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Help the 60.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short game.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up second and 7.
He'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 17.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense, and puts their offense in a great spot.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Bills move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He'll look to throw here on first down. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Dolphins first down.
They'll look to throw. Catch made there by Waddle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This from 40 yards out. And that one runs out of steam. Off the crossbar. No good. And they will remain down by 1.
Not exactly sure what the issue was there, Mike. I mean, from this distance, you don't expect the ball to be short. I mean, at least get it there. But in this case, he hits the crossbar, and the ball bounces back.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. They'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the... Defense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Round 80! What's that?
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Dolphins will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Achan. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Second and inches.
Let's go.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Shut up. Cowboy 80.
A run here with H.A. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check up.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Dolphins 13, Bills 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening has the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try and run here with Cook. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Play action. It's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Round 80.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to
All
go.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Cowboy.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some...
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Jordan Brooks in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Bills move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6, and he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
On the set. Go. Like the 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
First down, Buffalo.
All 52.
One more time going up top with Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bills extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one out wide to Achane. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
The 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Power on the 80. Switch the Eagles. Tighten up. Tighten up.
He'll look to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down. T.J. Sanders. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 18, Cardinal. 18, Cardinal. Under 10. Under 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now Allen to throw on second down. Back deep for Olave. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Olave. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Buffalo.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on third down. On third down, they go with Cook. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They motion a receiver right. On second down, Allen. That's into the hands of Yosivas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
In motion, Shakir. On third down, it's Josh Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Brown 80.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80. Check go.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Go!
They'll toss it here to A-Chain. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
8 yards to go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. Hot, hot.
Now it's A-Chain. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be brought down there And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a road win here for the Bills, and it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.